Hi, dads. Do you want to become a terrific dad? To give your kids great memories, good habits, and truly enjoy them as they're growing up and minimize stress in your home? Hi, I'm Dr. Benjamin Rothstein, and I've created a series of courses to help you become a terrific dad. This is an overview of those courses, what they have to offer for you. It doesn't really matter whether you're a married dad or a single dad. You're still a dad, and your kids need you to be a terrific dad. So if you want to become a terrific dad, and these courses are just what you need. You know, there's nothing more exhilarating, uplifting, and exciting than being a father. By the same token, being a father can be very frustrating and aggravating. Either way, we are responsible for the development and the health and safety and futures of our children. So many of us have grown up with narcissistic, dysfunctional, absent, or just clueless fathers that we have no idea how to be a father. We have no role models to guide us. So being a father can seem almost impossible. It can be an imposition in our life. After all, we have things to do, places to go, and people to see. And perhaps we don't feel it's important. You know, who else can drive carpool and do homework? You can hire people to do this stuff for you. Maybe we're scared because it's a big responsibility. But if you think being a father is not important and is superfluous, I got a word for you. Balderdash. Our kids need us. They need a father. They need our direction and our guidance. They need discipline. They need our love. It's essential to the well-being. They need our acceptance. They need our approval. Our kids need us. But there are many things which we don't know. And there are 14 things dads need to be taught. And here they are. Number 1, what is discipline? Do you know discipline to a child is love? But how do you make discipline a loving action for your child? Another thing is bedtime. All kids have to be put to bed. It can be a nightmare, it can be a dream. Take your pick. What about nutrition? They got to eat. What do you feed them? What's the minimum kids need to thrive? Are vitamins important? Is sugar really so bad? Another thing to know about is stress in your child. Children experience stress. What's it look like? How do you know when it's dangerous? How do you know when to step in? What do you do when you find that your child is experiencing stress that is harmful to them? Injuries. All children get hurt. It's just part of growing up. Injuries occur to everybody, some more, some less. Bumps and bangs and scrapes and bruises and sometimes broken bones. What do you do when a child gets injured? How best to handle it when you go to the doctor, when you go to the emergency room, when you take care of it at home. Another thing to learn about is traumatic brain injuries. The worst of all the injuries are the brain injury, head injuries, concussions. They can have short-term and long-term effects. How do you know when your kid has experienced a traumatic brain injury, and what do you do about it? Addictions in children. They start showing signs of addictive behavior very young. How to recognize addictive behaviors, and when do you step in? What do kids really need? What are they saying? What's bothering them to draw them to addictive behaviors? Of all the addictions, eating is probably the most difficult one to deal with in childhood. Got to eat. But the truth of the matter is, men, your children should not be fat. If a child is way overweight, I'm not talking a little pudgy, I'm talking a child's overweight, is fat. Something's wrong. It's an eating disorder, or perhaps lack of activity. Something is wrong. Find out how to discover if it's a disorder and what to do about it. All kids get sick. It's part of growing up. Some more, some less. Coughs and colds and runny noses, or other kinds of sicknesses. What makes a child susceptible to getting sick? How to prevent it, and how to treat it. Another area is medical issues in children. Sometimes children have chronic conditions, fatigue, depression, recurrent infections. When are these things really a problem, a medical problem, and when are they an emotional problem? Constipation in children. Kids should poop every day, painlessly, effortlessly. And if they're not, something may be wrong. Why is a child being constipated? What are the warning signs and what to do about it? ADHD. Your kids bounce off the walls, can't sit still, not behaving in school, won't listen, always distracted. What do you do about it? How do you handle ADHD in kids? Vaccines. Kids are supposed to get vaccinated. What vaccines are necessary? Are they harmful? Are they helpful? Are they dangerous? Are they benign? What's the real scoop about vaccines? A lot of controversy about vaccines, and you have to know the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly about vaccines. Last but not least, the sexuality in children. Things are so confusing nowadays. And where do you draw a line? Kids have normal questions to ask, and they're curious. They want to know about certain things. How do you handle the questions? What do you do when kids are acting out or not acting out sexually? You don't need to be a perfect dad to be a terrific dad. There's one thing that all terrific dads have in common. They're always learning and growing, trying to be better. Start becoming a terrific dad today. Click below. Check out the courses that are being offered. And join the many fathers who are becoming terrific dads. See you soon.